Hello everybody, this is me Dee Dee from Haunted Curiosities, and I am back again with Nymphadora, or Heather, whatever you prefer to call her, and we're going to continue with what we were doing. So, I would say how are you, but we all know how you're doing.
I'm doing great.
So, tell me about these sexual transformations. Like, I know you were saying that a husband and wife came from Hong Kong.
Yes.
What if it's just one person coming? Like, say it's just a male or just a female, a single person alone.
Right.
Like, why would they be coming, and what would you do for them? How would you know that it works if it's just one?
Right. So I've actually had quite a few single people come to me, and like with the wife, it was normally a confidence thing. Some people come to me because they feel like they're not doing what they should be doing. Some people come to me because they're virgins and they're really worried that they're not going to be able to please their future spouse in a way, or they don't have the knowledge that they need or the confidence that they need to be with somebody. So I have a lot of guys that come to me mainly because they want to be pleasing to their wives. They want to have that confidence. So the man in the relationship, they want to make sure that they're doing what they need to do. And so I have them either come to me or I go to them. And there is touching, but it's nothing that would be considered like prostitution or anything like that. I'm not pleasing them in any way. So I'm doing what I need to do without it being inappropriate.
I know you see me laughing over here, right?
I do. So
like, it's not pleasing in any way.
No, not.
But it is, but it's not considered illegal.
Right, exactly. I mean, I have to touch them because there is no other person to figure out if what they're doing is what is right, or what they're doing is going to be pleasing to their partner. So,
how do you give someone self-confidence in the bedroom that doesn't have any?
Well, it's normally in the mind. It's definitely in the mind. There could be kind of like counseling, I guess you can say.
But you're implanting them.
Yes. It's like a mix between what we would call counseling now and different other things. Like, I'm trying to make it so that you can understand, because I come from years back, and
like,
some things aren't the same. So
is it magical? Is it like
yes, it's
magical.
what
we would call magical.
Yes. Magic has different levels of it. This one is like I'm kind of implanting something in them to give them that confidence.
Does it stay forever?
Yes, it definitely does. That's why, like I said in my previous video, how it's multiple sessions, because I want to make sure that everything works. And the implantation, that always works, no matter if it's the first session or not.
Does that affect their personality in any way?
Yes, yeah.
Through what? Confidence?
Through
Just
their confidence,
general manner?
You look at it this way, like you're going for a promotion at work or something, and you get that confidence. It not only affects you as a person, but it affects your work, it affects your relationships with other people, it affects, different things that you plan on doing. Some people don't have the confidence to take on different activities or goals that they have. So this is something that will help them in multiple areas of their life, not just the sexual aspect.
Now, I wanted to ask you one thing, because I know you have got to get a lot of them, because I know I do. I get a lot of men that say they do want that bigger package, that bigger penis, that big bang moment. Now, how do you physically give that to someone? Now, I know that you have said to me what happens is if they want to show it to someone, when they want to use it, it takes on a life of their own. Mm-hmm. It is bigger. It is a lot larger. It's to the length, size, and width that they want.
It's all in the mind.
But it actually physically happens at that time.
Yes.
Now, does it hurt when it happens at that time?
No, definitely not.
So so it's not like it's stretching?
No.
It just magically grows.
It's just like,
so like Lucky Charms.
Wow,
it's like magically delicious.
Yes. Yes, definitely. So, I mean, it's kind of like the feeling isn't anything unnatural that you don't normally feel when you go from being one way to being, let's say,
They have to be over 18 to watch these, so.
yeah.
Well, but we can't help who watches them. So I know what you want to say.
It's kind of like just the normal feeling you feel from going from soft to hard.
Okay.
So it's nothing extra. You don't have any kind of stretching, pain, anything like that. It's just a normal sensation you would feel when you go from one to the other. But when number 2 happens and you look down, it's like, oh wow, this looks bigger than it normally is. Kind of like women sometimes, they'll wake up in the morning and be like, oh, my boobs look a little bit bigger today. It's nothing out of the ordinary, so it becomes natural to them.
Speaking of women, have you got any women that said they do want bigger breast size or smaller size?
Definitely.
And does it work the same way for them as it does for men?
Oh no, it's a it's a different part of the body, so it works a little bit different.
And is that because they sometimes breastfeed, or does that have anything to do with it?
I was going to say, like, the penis is used for one of only one thing. I mean, but the breasts are created for multiple uses, you know, and breastfeeding is one of them. So you have to take in the fact that there's milk ducts in there and different things like that, and you want to make sure that you are still able to breastfeed, especially in some of the other countries. Out in the East, breastfeeding is very, very important to them, and they will breastfeed their children for years and years. So if something were to interfere with that, it could affect their children drastically.
Okay, so you can do it if a woman comes to you and wants that, but she has to not want to have any more children. Is that correct?
I make sure that she is done with children and that this is something that she understands. I go over it with her like any doctor or somebody would. I go over with her and let her know that this will affect breastfeeding if she plans on doing that or having children at any point.
And have you ever had a woman come to you for help with orgasm where it wasn't psychological?
Yeah.
And you're able to fix that as well?
Yeah, sometimes it's a physical thing, and I'm able, because of my mother being a healer, I also have that gift as well. So it's not as intense as my mom. My mom was one of a kind, but I'm able to see if it's something, you know, if it's like back pain or something like that that's just throwing her off from actually having that 100% focus in her brain,
or if she just doesn't have enough sensitivity.
Exactly. There's so many levels when it comes to the orgasm that could be affecting it.
Okay. Well, we're going to stop this now because I know you have to go, but we are going to get other videos of you.
Definitely.
Unfortunately, we did not get the time today to go into your family history, which is going to be the next video we do, because I really want to hear about that that lineage you come from of Lilith and your other family members and how that all ties into you. Mm-hmm. So everybody, this is Dee Dee from Haunted Curiosities talking with Nymphadora, also Heather. Some of you may have her email address, and if not, I'll be putting it out there again. And thank you for watching. Bye-bye.